All right.
Just hit 65. You can sit down. 6 p.m. We'll call this board meeting to order. If you'd please join me in a moment of silence. The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Clerk, would you take the roll?
Trustee Nice.
Present.
Trustee Tribe. Here. Trustee Ferguson. Trustee Chara.
Present.
Trustee Gerber. Here. Trustee Fletcher. Mayor Kinsey.
Right. Public announcements this evening. Ms. Farnsworth.
Good evening. My name is Jen Farnsworth. I am the president of Friends of Chatham Pickleball, and I am here tonight to present the ability to check for over $78,000. Monies that our community has raised in the efforts of the new pickleball courts. Well, we had 89 sponsors. I'm unable to recognize all 89 tonight, but already I'm going to keep it short. I would like to acknowledge our Gold and Platinum sponsors, our Friends of the Park, Chatham J.C.'s, and Green Family Stores. I wanted to say thank you to the trustees and to the mayor for this project. I'd also like to highlight that I really think this is about Chatham, and this is about who we are. We come together when we need to. And this collaboration between Glenwood High School opening the tennis courts for our community to access, along with the village and the Friends of Chatham Pickleball Club, we have this amazing infrastructure now that all ages of our community can enjoy. I want to make sure that I thank Pat and Dustin for the collaboration, for the efforts, for the vision, for bringing this project to reality. I am rarely at a loss for words, but Friday when I went out there, I was speechless. It is stunning. Thank you both. I'm so proud of the work that you've done. I'm proud to be a part of this project and proud to say that I'm from Chatham. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Other public comments? Other announcements?
Let's see if the check counts. Nope.
Les Morgan with Jen Wright Lincoln. We're helping sponsor an honor flight fundraiser for the honor flight for chicken dinners. I got tickets. They're $13 a piece, and they have to be in by September the 6th. Let's see. Then the next thing is we're trying to get the memorial filled, the bricks for the memorial, so I have applications for those. And you don't have to be a resident of Chatham. You can, we've got them all across the United States on there, from Revolutionary War to the current situation. So, and you didn't have to serve in a war to be able to have a brick, as long as you've served. Then the next thing, the auxiliary is going to be doing Raise Across America for our local Chatham Cemetery. So watch the Chatham Clearing, watch Facebook. We'll be putting stuff out, quite a bit more information. We're in the planning stages right now, so I think that's it for right now. Thank you.
Thank you. Public comments on the agenda topics. Hearing none, no business. Item 1 under new business is an ordinance approving a variance to increase the height of an accessory structure above an allowable 17 feet at 1530 North Main. Your motion to bring this to the board.
I'll make that motion.
Trustee Nice made a motion. Second. Second by Trustee Tribe. Zoning board had their meeting on the 15th after a public hearing meeting earlier and had a unanimous recommendation in favor of the variance.
Dave, can I point some things out? Because from what is on the one that was on the agenda, there were some changes to that based on the vote and the dates that were on there. So I just want to point some of those things out. It was August 5th was the public hearing, wasn't the 15th, because there was not enough people for a quorum for that first meeting.
The hearing on the 5th.
Yes, but the hearing was held, no public comment, and then they met again on the 15th to vote, and that was, they had a quorum and they were able to pass it. So
can I have a motion to amend the public hearing date from August 15th, August 5th?
I'll make that motion.
Second by trustee Gerger.
Well, there was one other Scrivener error on the sign page. It had the date of the seed needs on, back on, it had the date of the meeting that we're at tonight.
Oh.
As, what, the 23rd instead of the 27th?
22nd and it's second,
instead
27th.
of the 27th.
So Kristen, your amendment is to change both of those.
Yes.
My second
And
is,
yours is second.
what Kristen wanted.
All in favor of
Okay.
the amendment?
Aye.
Yeah.
Opposed? Now, further discussion on the ordinance as amended. Hearing none? Ms. Gordon?
Trustee Charles,
Yes.
trustee Ferguson,
Yes.
trustee Gerger,
Yes.
trustee Nice,
Yes.
trustee Tribe. Yes.
Item number 2 is an ordinance approving a bid for a sidewalk portions of the pickleball courts. Have a motion to bring this to the floor?
I'll make the motion. Second.
Motion made by trustee Ferguson, second by trustee Charles. This is to do 26,675.40 worth of work, correct? Not the full bid, but the portions of the bid which we think are
Yeah, we
most needed.
are holding on any work at the south and pickleball courts, right?
Which would be all new and not.
Which would all be new, but the jury is still out on whether we need to take those trees down there, because they're already starting to drop needles on the court in sap, so we figured we'd wait a little bit to see what public opinion, or how we come up with a way to be able to handle
Alternate landscaping plan.
it. There you go. But we didn't want to put, stairs, sidewalks all in until we knew exactly what we were working with, so. This bid will make the pathways from the existing sidewalks into the courts, as well as putting brand new sidewalk on the north end and the paths into it, and extension of the sidewalk over on the east side. So the 3 sides will be completely covered with sidewalk and paths to get into the court. Okay.
Further discussion? Mr. Clerk?
Trustee Tribe,
Yes.
trustee Nice,
Yes.
trustee Gerger,
Yes.
trustee Ferguson,
Yes.
trustee Charles.
Yes.
Item number 3 is an ordinance approving a professional firm pursuant to RFQ for space needs study for the municipal complex. Is there a motion to bring this to the floor?
I'll make that motion.
Trustee Charles made a motion in a second.
I'll second.
Second by trustee Ferguson. After receiving all of the responses to requests for qualifications that we put out to assist us with space needs, we narrowed it down. Then a large group of us held interviews with multiple firms, ranked those firms in order of preference or qualifications. From that list, then we negotiate with our top choice, which is all of the things that our attorney will tell you is the way that you have to approach an RFQ to follow through with it. So having done all of that, our group has come to a spot where we have FGM architects that we are ready and willing to engage with as qualified firms in terms of where acceptable in our view.
Josh Mandel, one of the principals of the firm, is here. He can give you a little background on that firm if you'd like. Now,
Josh.
Thanks for
We got
having me.
90 seconds to not.
I was gonna say, I can talk for as long or as little as you want.
okay.
I'll talk a little bit about the firm. We are about 250 personnel in 8 offices in 5 states. Our office in O'Fallon, Illinois, and in St. Louis, we call it the St. Louis region. We got Chicago region, and Austin region, and the Washington DC region. We're gonna service the project from the St. Louis metropolitan area. So our personnel will include 3 or 4 of us during the study phase. We'll take, I think we showed our calendar running through about January of 25 as a presentation back to you with the recommendations. Probably about 2 to 3 months is the actual time frame. The elapsed time. There will be breaks and there will be owner review periods, but we'll be interviewing departmental representatives, police department, utilities, administrative personnel, gathering information, developing a space needs program, and then recommending a facility that fits and delivers that program of space needs, talking about budget, talking about schedule, then to implement. And then we'll ask for the village's decision on what to do next with a recommendation of options. Our firm has a deep history. We were started in 1945 by veterans returning from World War II. Dedicated public clientele, probably about 95+% of our clients are publicly owned, either school districts, municipalities, counties, states, and federal government clients. We really service specific project types, and village halls, police departments, fire departments, 911 centers are our wheelhouse. So very pleased to have presented and been considered and made it to the finish line. And pleased to meet with you all this evening, and if there's any questions I can answer, I can do it. That's 90 seconds or less.
Perfect. Any questions for Josh? Mr. Clerk?
Trustee Gerger.
Yes.
Trustee Nice.
Yes.
Trustee Charo.
Yes.
Trustee Ferguson.
Yes.
Trustee Tribe. Yes.
Item number 4 is a resolution approving an intergovernmental agreement for animal control services. Can I motion to bring this to the floor?
Make the motion.
Trustee Tribe made a motion, of second.
Second.
Second by trustee Ferguson, is our annual renewal with Sangamon County Animal Control. They base their pricing based on how everything calls for services we had in prior years. Further discussion or questions?
Might need it in here. Animal control in there.
Mr. All right, now, take a roll.
Trustee Charo.
Yes.
Trustee Ferguson.
Yes.
Trustee Nice.
Yes.
Trustee Tribe.
Yes.
Trustee Gerger.
Yes.
Can a motion to bring the consent agenda to the floor?
I'll make that motion.
Trustee Charles made a motion, second by
I'll make that motion.
trustee Nice. Finished it. Any discussion or questions regarding the warrants or the minutes? Hearing none, Mr. Clerk?
Trustee Nice.
Yes.
Trustee Tribe.
Yes.
Trustee Ferguson.
Yes.
Trustee Charo.
Yes.
Trustee Gerger.
Yes.
Are there any further comments on any village business? Next village board meeting is 6 p.m. on September the 10th. We have no need for a closed session, so I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Trustee Nice made a motion, second by trustee Charles. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting's adjourned. Thank you.
My cars might still be cool.
Yeah, yeah.